Today, I'll show you how to quickly change the battery on this Ford Focus Mk1. Hi and welcome to the channel, thanks for being here. We have a quick and easy one today. I'll be showing you how to swap out the battery on this Ford Focus Mk1. There really isn't much to this and you should be able to do this in about 10 minutes with some simple hand tools. As an extra bonus, I'll be showing you how to remove the entire battery box in case you'd like to clean up the battery assembly and the car around the battery while you have the battery out. On this Focus Mk1, you will need a 10mm spanner and a 13mm socket with an extension and a ratchet to get the whole job done. Okay, let's get to it. Put on a pair of gloves just in case your battery has a leak to protect your hands. Then go ahead and unclip the battery box cover and remove it from the battery. Under here, you'll see that there is a battery strap that keeps the battery tied down to the car. This is where you will need the 13mm socket and ratchet, but to start with, take your 10mm spanner and remove the negative terminal on the battery to disconnect the power on the car. With the negative terminal off, go ahead and disconnect the positive terminal as well, using the same 10mm spanner. So now that the power is disconnected, go ahead and remove the battery strap using your 13mm socket and ratchet. With the bolt undone, simply move the strap out of the way and lift out your old battery. That's it, battery removed. At this stage, if all you're doing is replacing your battery, simply slide the new one back in and skip ahead in the video for assembly instructions. But as a special bonus right now, I'll show you how to remove the entire battery assembly in case you'd like to clean this area or if you need to remove it so that you can gain access to other parts on the car. To remove the rest of the battery assembly is really simple. Take your 13mm socket and undo these 3 bolts. Finally, you'll just need to unclip the wiring harness of the car mounted to the side of the battery box. Let me show you how. Start by undoing the 3 bolts. And then go ahead and push out the plastic clips holding the wiring harness to the battery box from the inside. After that, the battery tray should be free to lift out and you are done. At this point, you may want to clean the battery box parts if they are particularly dirty or you have some battery leaks to clean up. And you may also want to clean this area of the car in general. I had to remove my battery box and also my air intake assembly above the battery box here because I had a lot of oil buildup in this area from a leaking camshaft sensor which I replaced. You can find a video on how to change the camshaft sensor through the link supplied if you also have a leaking sensor. But once you are done working or cleaning here, it's time for reassembly. Simply reinsert the battery tray and clip in the wiring harness. Then reinsert the 3 bolts and snug them down nice and firm. Now that your tray is secure, go ahead and put your new battery in place, noting the positive terminal is on the inside closest to the engine. Go ahead and reattach the battery strap using the 13mm bolt, tighten down the positive terminal, and then go ahead and reattach the negative terminal as well. When you put this terminal back on, your car will immediately get power back, so try and do it in one swift move, then tighten down the negative terminal. With the terminals attached and the battery strapped nice and secure, simply place the battery cover back onto the battery and you are pretty much done. Head into the car and turn your ignition to the second marker without starting your engine. Leave it in this position to let the systems on the car boot back up, and after about 13 seconds, go ahead, start your engine. Congratulations, you have just replaced your battery. I hope you like what you saw, and more importantly, like me, I hope you've learned something new today. If you agree, please let me know by giving this video a like. Did I miss something? Do you have anything to add? Feel free to leave a comment below. I always welcome constructive feedback. And if you'd like to see more content from the channel, please subscribe and click the bell so that you'll know when I post up something new. Now enough chit chat, go ahead and try this yourself on your car.